A lot of time legislation and policy is made without us, and therefore we do get eugenic legislation, or legislation that disadvantages or has a bad effect on our lives. So what Heidi's doing is taking that forward and challenging on behalf of herself and all of our community to challenge that policy that enables abortion up to birth for severely disabled babies, and particularly in this case babies with Down syndrome.
It's not okay to force somebody to have a baby they don't want to have, but it's equally not okay to force somebody to terminate a baby they don't want to have through pressure or just the way the system is stacked. And at the moment, the system tells you that it's a terrifying and difficult thing to have a child with Down syndrome. And I think, like equality for people with disabilities, the inequality does happen in the womb, does start in the womb, and it has knock-on effects.
In the UK at the moment, the law is that for a typical baby, you can have an abortion up to 24 weeks of pregnancy, whereas if the baby has a disability like Down syndrome, you can have a termination of pregnancy right up to birth. I was 34 weeks pregnant when I discovered that my son would have Down syndrome, and in the 2 weeks before he was born, I was offered a termination 3 times, the last time being just 2 days before he was born. I really think at the moment that if you have a law that differentiates the time limits for abortion based on disability, it's really incompatible with valuing disability and non-disability equally. So I really hope that we can change the law today and, truly live in a society that values disability and non-disability equally.
The doctors need to hear this. They need to hear from people like me and learn more about life with Down syndrome. My fight for justice and equality has brought us here today to change the law that makes me think I shouldn't have been born. When the law changes for us, then we will have won the fight. Let's do this! Yeah.